Let's check what's over here. What is up, guys? Orange Knight 1 here, and welcome back to another episode on, of course, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. In the last episode, we finally did the Izzard quest, the Izzard Accession quest, sorry, my bad. The Izzard Accession quest, we talked to some people in the city about a natural spa. Sorry, my lips a bit sticky. We talked to some people about a natural spa. We found the spa, which of course we already did before that. Here we are trying to unlock a Juniper side quest, session quest, sorry. I keep saying side quests. Oh, well, sort of like that. As a colony, we're mostly self-efficient, so we need arable land. Enabling you to grow your own food without having to forage. Good thinking. Juniper, oh, you've brought friends. We've come to help with the harvest. Do you need a hand with anything? Oh, are you serious? Yes, sure, there's plenty of work going around. Glory, don't just... I'd accept that Turkin's help right now, so they're in. Carrison and Glory are in charge of assigning the work in the fields. It's better for me to be nearby given the injuries coming in. Injuries? Who'd have thought farming could be so dangerous? Don't be dense. There's always danger in the forest. So how about it? Still willing? Of course, just tell us what you need most. In that case, how do you feel about digging up potatoes? Spud Patrol. Got it. Thanks. Shouldn't take long if you all pitch in.
Let's dig up some spongy spuds.
That looks like all of them.
We see some relations have changed.
Stick this up. Not bad if I do say so myself. Here's some potatoes. Potato. Got it. And done.
Let's report back to Carson.
Hey, we're done with the harvest. What's going on? Shh, quiet, they'll see you. You wanna elaborate us, love? The monsters that have their greedy eyes on our spuds, they're coming this way. This happens every single time. The amount of collateral damage they've caused, I swear. I did wonder what harvesting methods you were using to cause so many casualties. This makes more sense. We'd usually muster the whole colony to drive them off, but this year we're short of people, so what do we do? Remember what Uni said, just thank us graciously. No need to stand on ceremony. Alright, yes, sure. And you'll be there too, Juniper. Of course, now let's clear out those monsters. Sounds like a plan.
I don't want to do this, but you're in our way.
Well, this won't be any trouble.
Stop away from me. Stop. Push through.
Oh, way out of your
Keep it up, Neo. Thanks. Thanks, Bob, Neo. Enemy's broken away from me.
Quadrants. Hungry quadrants.
This is decent, right?
We took care of the monsters in the vicinity. Glad to hear it. We wouldn't have been able to manage it so elegantly on our own. We can't just let them make off with your treasure taters now, can we? You got that right. We put our blood, sweat, and tears into growing those little spuds. Glory and the others aren't technically in charge of the fields, but they help out. When I see them all working so hard, the thought of those monsters stealing our hard-earned crops makes me foam. I bet no one likes being robbed. There's no need to stress over it. If you overthink everything like Carson here, then it'll also be a big shock. Hey, come on now. Anyway, the monsters are out of the picture. As far as I'm concerned, that's a win. You're right. Wellland will be pleased too to stock up on more monster meat too. He's such a greedy guts. I'd rather he sharpen his sense of danger a bit more. If he wants to eat, he has to work hard. But isn't that the exact opposite of... Yes. Never mind. Anyway, thank you very much for your help. Way to change the subject. Leave it. We harvest the potatoes and there's no harm done. That's the important thing here. True that. All that's up is to eat the fruits or veg of our labor. We'll let you know when the grub's up. Forest living.
I see some relations have changed. Okay, so we're handing over...
My stomach's growling. Can we get a bite to eat, please?
We could do with some food. Where should I start?
Colony Town sure is a batty place, huh? An understatement, if ever I heard one, it's training the definition of the word colony. Well, I like the rich, neutral environment. Yeah, that's about the only thing that they've got going for them. Even their clock was almost all the way out. And they don't seem to use their Ferranis much. But conversely, that makes it harder for enemy troops to find them. There doesn't seem to be much traffic in the area. Their console hardly even visits them. They've been left to fend for themselves in so many ways. Hard to believe they've survived that way for so long. It does beg the question, doesn't it? It's a mystery twist of fate that led us to meet and get to know them truly. Right, maybe it wasn't so bad getting shot at after all, eh, Uni? Excuse me? How'd you like to be on the receiving end next time?
Alright, let's get going. Time's a wasting.
Fighting by your side is an honor.
Don't try to be a hero. Just be yourselves.
Oh, you need Juniper for that, okay.
Let my bow do the talking.
Oh, brilliant. I was just looking for you guys. Really? Really? You're just in time to give me a hand. Oh, great. Why were you looking for them in particular? Ah, sorry, just got a bit overexcited there. You know that you can find ether in the colony land tunnels, right? Yes, I was aware. It's very rich in resources as a colony. Uh-huh, and when I saw the probe in action, it just dawned on me. What if Colony Tell has some natural resources we could tap into, too? So I thought I'd just borrow the probe and have a look-see. You're really raring to go, huh? I'm not sure just charging around aimlessly is going to get you the results you want. I wouldn't go that far, Coop. We've at least got to look, and that's where you'd come in. I don't think there's any harm in trying. Exactly my thoughts. Don't listen to Nutcom being all pessimistic. It's a good thing you came. Your problem is you haven't got two thoughts in your head. Sorry, it's not that Solon and Nutcom don't get along. As long as we can definitively verify the presence of resources, that should be the end of the argument. Something like that. Just think if we do find something, we could be ranking it in just like Lambda. Let's get this ball rolling then. Come with me to the tree hollow opening. Ah, alright. Learning from Lambda.
I see some relations have changed. Looks like colony relations have changed. fast way.
Could that be a path? Hey, that looks like a way forward.
Is that what I think it is? That sparks.
Are there resources here? Ah, there you are. I don't know. Can't really say just yet. But I reckon we'll have a good idea once we use this device to look around. Right. Here, take it. Okay. Give it a quick test. Just stick it somewhere around here. Let's give it a try. Okay, let's do this. Oof, that's loud. I could do without the noise. Is it reacting? Looks like it's kinda... Hold on, we've got visitors. Oh! Who would visit us out in the middle of a... Ah! They must have been attracted by the sound. Looks like there's still room for improvement. Well, don't just stare at them, do something. That should be enough searching. Do we have any results? Yeah, but there's nothing here. The reaction was pretty faint. I'd say we'll have better luck in the lower levels. At least you got a reaction. Better than nothing, right? Right you are. I'll head on down and... No, Selene, you're on standby. Wait for us at the colony. Ah, what? I didn't come all this way to stand around twiddling my thumbs. The lower levels are dangerous, and until we know whether there are resources, I'm not going to put you at risk. They're probably crawling with strong monsters too. We'll handle it better alone. Okay, fine. I don't want to weigh you all down. Sorry guys, but it looks like I'll be living it up here on my own. We'll come and get you as soon as something turns up. I owe you. A south warning tree.
No problem now.
This seems like a good place. Yeah, let's stick that probe in. Whoa, this is like off the charts. I suppose there really are resources to be around here. You being a nice sire again? I am. I didn't think it would be so easy to find anything. Believe for us, but if that spark inside attracts more monsters, then... Oh, you jinxed it, Yumi. What did I tell you? Better get him out of here if we want to check our findings, huh? Let's do it. Here comes more of them. This is exactly why I didn't bring sound with us. The lower levels are no joke. Yeah, good thing we managed to whack those monsters as well. Oh hey, now it's reacting differently. I think that means this is the place. So Colony Town has its own resources too. Wow. That's right, and someone was right about it probably benefiting the colony. And let's not keep him waiting for the report. Huh, thinks he'll faint with shock. Huh, he might. Let's give him the good news and put him out of his misery.
I see some relations have changed. Looks like colony relations have changed.
You're back? So did you find anything? We did. According to your device, there are resources in the lower levels. There are? Yeah, but the monsters are rock hard down in there. There's even 2 dragons down there. Not a problem. As long as there are resources to find, we can work together with Lambda. You've already hammered out a deal with them? They said they'd lend us weapons to help with the excavation. That would certainly preclude the lower level monsters from posing a problem. Lando's troops are highly trained professionals. I can't see any problems arising as long as they're on the case.
Nothing great.
There's rain. That's great if they're going to help. Really, nice work. I'll get myself off to Lambda then and tell her the good news. Oh, but first, I need to rub it in Nook's face that I was right. Thanks all. Yeah, not foreseeing a lot of harmony in their future. Oh, they'll be fine. They're really close friends underneath all the antagonism. They respect each other a lot. Well, you know them better than me. They both care a lot about Colony Town, and I don't doubt they'll work to better it. God dang it. Whoa, what is this?
Ah! What the spark's all this?
What are these monsters doing here?
What's going on?
Why, little Juniper? You're late.
Consul, you.
Consul.
You know I can't abide tardiness. Too much fun and games, is it? Ha! Life is not a bed of roses, my dear. You must be aware of that, surely.
What are you after?
My. Why so sour, my little Uro berries?
Oral berries.
I haven't the slightest inclination to involve myself in a fracas with you.
Oh yeah? Then what are you doing here?
Dear, I am positively quaking in my boots. I am here to see my little Junebug, nothing more.
Junebug.
And you expect us to believe that?
You may set your hearts aflutter with whatever feelings you desire, for all I care. If I must confide in you a detail, I would like you to know that it was I who dealt those monsters a swift demise.
You? I can confirm that. If it weren't for the console, we might not even be standing here. Spark. If only I hadn't screwed up.
You're injured.
Yeah, my fault. I got cocky. Monsters got a free swipe in.
You may find it hard to believe, but I'm quite the assiduous type. I've been keeping a close watch on my fruitlings. But now that little Junebug has returned, there is yet more work to be done.
You're not angry about the flame clock?
Angry? You were the ones who broke it. You aren't going to apologize, are you? Besides, I've been aware of the circumstances for a while now. It has to be said, it's a delicate topic.
Delicate?
Yes, delicate. Do your ears need rinsing, Prophet? I don't know if you're aware, but the people of Tau themselves chose to break the clock. It's hardly my place to complain. I happen to be quite the individualist. Don't you know?
You're not making a lick of sense.
Now, Junebug, be a sweet pea and go on ahead, will you?
Don't worry. I'll be fine. Noah, we're just letting Juniper go?
Juniper said not to worry, so let's not worry.
That's the spirit. Perhaps you and I will be able to see eye to eye after all. Oh, one thing. I have a job for you, Uro Berries, if you would be so kind.
A job? For us?
For you. I'd like you to procure some twine turf. For me.
For you.
Yeah? What are you using it for?
Someone's got to remove those nuisances for new life to settle in. But preparations will need to be in place if we are to dispose of them. Which is where the twine turf comes in.
Twine turf. I think I saw some of that in Yellow Grove.
Well, look at that. How fortuitous. That's a mere stone's throw from here.
Well, it's not far. That's true.
See? It wouldn't kill you to fetch some.
I know what you're thinking, but these things really aren't going to be a problem for us otherwise, so we'd really appreciate the help.
No, I understand. Let's go then.
Alright, let's go then. Hero Quest. Survivors. Alright, let's grab a hero in.
Let's walk the path ahead. Together.
Immovable Gonzalez. Yeah, I beat that thing on my own time.
I'll come with you. My mind is made up. You have my full support. Watch your footing, guys. It's like pea soup out here.
Huh?
Oh. Oh, shit.
Ha! Spots!
Is this like a rare thing?
This is what we were after.
Poison piece, nice.
We should take good care of that.
What the heck is that? Is that a Rogal, I think?
You think this'll do?
Don't see why not.
I wonder how the console's going to use this stuff to get rid of the monsters.
I haven't a clue.
Juniper!
Everyone! Juniper, are you alright? Yes, and the colony is unharmed, thank goodness. Hey, Juniper, has your console always been like that? The console? I don't really recall. You said she pretty much left you to it, right? That's correct. The consul rarely ever visits us. We've met a couple of times, but I barely have any recollection of us talking.
So why on Ionios would she start involving herself now?
I say we get this job done and then we give her a piece of our mind. I mean, I don't really sense any hostility from it. Maybe it's fine.
You have to admit, she's got a way of getting on your nerves, right?
Still, she is a consul. If we underestimate her, we'll no doubt be in for a world of pain.
Noted. But even if we do have to fight, it'd have to be outside of the colony.
Yeah. We don't know what she might be planning to do with the people of Colony Town.
We should try to head back soon.
Alright, back to the colony.
I'll report into the consul.
Now, water down at the spring of Verano really does make you feel like a new person. You have got to try it. Strength giving water. Okay.
Is that enough for you?
Wonderful, my dear Ouroberries.
Oral berries.
Quite speedy little workers, aren't you?
So, how are you gonna use the stuff?
We're going to make it into a pulp and throw it into a bonfire. I hear it has the most fragrant aroma. No doubt the creatures will be drawn straight to it. A little assistance wouldn't go amiss. You.
Huh? Yes.
What a farce.
They're drawn to the scent, are they?
What is it, Tyler? You picked up on something?
Not exactly.
Oh, what is this? Oh, I do so hate the forest. What with all the bugs.
Right. Well, they do say that bugs hate smoke.
You know the type of insect I hate the most. The creepy, crawly kind. Oh, ghastly things. How about you?
Me? I've seen them all before. Can't say they bother me.
Oh. Such a tedious little corner of Ionios. Nothing much ever happens around here, does it?
No, not really. I'm kind of used to it by now, though.
Well, of course you would be. State the obvious. Why don't you?
Oh, right. Sorry, ma'am.
Now throw in the plants I gave you, and we should be all set for the preparatory phase.
Where are you going, ma'am?
Oh, you know, I thought I might witness a little of that Ouroberry magic for myself. The smoke rising from the bonfire acts like a signal flare to indicate the start of battle.
Yeah? What's that got to do with... Crap! They're back! Again! What?
Looks like you've got your work cut out for you. Oh yes, you had better live your lives to their very fullest.
What? These monsters! Don't ask me! They just showed up out of the blue and started heading this way!
These monsters aren't from the forest. Why would they have come in so far?
I have my hunches.
No point guessing right now. Let's send these guys packing.
Oh yeah, they are from here. Tall waiting monster.
There's no end to him.
The appropriate tactic in this situation is fight first, whine later, mate.
Yeah, I know, man. Makes me feel better though.
My dear, sweet little Junebug, I'll tell you what I'm trying to accomplish here. I want to see Colony Tau performing to the very best of their ability.
What?
I want them to wallow in regret, to agonize, tremble, suffer, writhe, convulse, and then die. You see? The look on their faces at that moment is the most delectable thing in the world to me.
Consort, I don't understand.
All that you are, distilled at the cusp of death to a perfect fraction of unbearable humiliation. However, teetering there on the edge of oblivion is also the moment in which you shine the brightest. The terror of death flickering in your minds, fighting madly in the hope that you still might live. A newborn babe could never hope to match that expression of horror. Only the march of time can crystallize those grimaces of wrath and agony. Aged to perfection, like a fine wine.
They're coming our way, too. Never a dull moment around here.
Come now, Junebug. Chin up. I want to see you at the peak of your brilliance. I can't savor your emotions if you don't ripen to your fullest now, can I?
Sparks! Big out Roland. There's somebody go and help the poor soul.
How in the... Are we snuffed then? Is this it for us?
Stay calm. There's still a glimmer of hope. There aren't as many monsters as before. It's doable. Keep pushing them back.
We'll try.
It's so amaze's his power.
Of course, to be reckoned with, aren't they? I hadn't factored them in, but I did get a taste of fear and despair, and for that I'm truly grateful. You must have felt such sweet relief when they broke the flame clock. How does it feel to have all that taken away from you? You'd better pick up the pace, or my little monsters will flock to you like a free meal.
It's smoke. Put out the fire. Stop the smoke.
Oh. I think it's a little late for that.
I had my doubts, but I never thought you were so brazen as to do this openly.
When you crush and burn those plants, they make the most irresistible aroma for monsters.
So you lied about getting rid of them.
I said that nuisances had to be removed. Who said anything about monsters? I was hoping to remove everyone save little Junebug here, and make way for new growth in the forest.
You don't have to spout a load of shite, you know that.
I was hoping to see them savaged by hungry beasts, but oh well. Your efforts have managed to ruin a perfectly good tragedy. Again.
Again?
Did I not mention? Not a few days ago I recall that you intervened. I was hoping to cull some fruitlings before their homecoming.
Ah, the monsters from before.
Yes, that's it. That's the way. It's the monsters that you encountered on that fateful day. The very same. Yes, I led them there myself. If they had feasted on your husks, I could have thrown them into the colony and given you such a fright.
Why? Why would you think of doing such an awful thing?
I took you to be smarter than this, Juniper. Be a dear and fire up those synapses for me. Colony Tau was ready to accept their fate. I settled on the monsters as the best way to deal with that. I thought perhaps if you were to see your friends torn apart before your very eyes, it might give you the stimulus you need.
You're beyond help.
When the flame clock was destroyed, and you were given the chance to live, you also came to fear death, and gained the ability to suffer, as you are doing right now. You've done well, my little Uro berries. Yes, indeed. The look on your faces is not something so easily reproduced. Ah, how long I've waited just to see those contortions. The perfect moment. Once matured, then savored. I'll not let you die easily. I shall see to that.
You consoles are all the same, aren't you? How can you toy with people's lives like this? You think this is fun?
I just love teasing my favorite playthings. Is that really so difficult to understand? Well, it's been lovely talking to you, but I'm afraid time's getting on. You despise me so much. Slay my little pets and try taking me on yourselves.
Warn them.
My, you really defeated them? All of them? Well, you're nothing if not tenacious.
If you stay away from our colony without interfering, just as you always have, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
Without interfering? You really are a model child, aren't you? I told you, I consider myself the assiduous type. Why do you think that so few make it to homecoming in this pit that none know about or care about? Why do you think there are few threats to your colony, yet your flame clock teeters on the brink of collapse?
Well,
let me explain it to you in simple terms that even you will be able to understand. I made it that way. It was by my design.
what?
You really are the lowest of the low!
I had the soldiers die when approaching their final term. I conceived your peculiar traditions, and I sent monsters to you. And when your numbers were culled just enough to maintain the colony, I sent you new recruits. When you lacked a source of life with which to fill the clock, I placed monsters of adequate strength for your succor. And it has all been for this moment. Ah, the length I went to, just for today.
I cannot begin to understand you.
Countless hours of painstaking effort went into this. But I am so very glad to have met a soul like yourself, little Junebug. Even your rage brings me delight. The fact that you want to kill me where I stand, even more rapturous. I shall contort your face into an expression of pure agony. I shall tear down all that you are.
The people of Colony Town have been fighting just to survive day to day. We won't allow you to have your way anymore. This ends here.
Indeed.
Yes, I suppose you're right. My actions are unforgivable. Come then, do your worst. If you don't kill me now...
You have to watch as I slaughter your precious colony town before your very eyes.
Come on! Mobius, you!
Let your face twist in agony.
Time's up, Console.
Pull it!
No question.
Mental focus. The time is now! Great assault! I'll show you Aegis's power. Order subjugation. Here we go. Brilliant accession. Bravo! That's the end of you.
Well, then, it looks like it's my loss. You've such power, my Ouroboros.
Consul you.
Oh, yes. Now that right there is the face I wanted to see. I'm afraid I won't be dying here alone. I'm going to kill off all your dear sweet friends, one by one. You will remember exactly how they died, and you will regret it every waking moment. Cursing your own ineptitude, wishing you'd done more. Avenged though they were, aimless anger will consume you. How very exquisite the look on your face will be then.
She's lost the plot. Big time.
This was our victory. You don't need to listen to this.
Colony Tau,
What about them?
we made a promise that we'd survive. And so, the console's twisted games are something I cannot entertain.
Juniper, so you really can make a face like that too.
And now I must wonder, did I do the right thing in the end?
I think that's what life is all about. Searching to find that answer.
Yes, how true.
Thanks. Yet again. Feels like you're always saving our bacon.
Now, none of that. We're all mates now, remember?
Yeah, Lance is right. We're all in this together.
Juniper, what's wrong? Life is cruel, isn't it? Just when I stopped waiting for death and began to live for myself, why must it be so hard? It's just as the console said, expecting death would have been so much easier.
You're not wrong. It's not easy. And it never will be. Sure, but it's still a sight better than doing sparkle and giving up.
That's also true. You're right. Life is a struggle, but I think I'd like to go on fighting for a little while longer at least.
Nah, you've got to dream bigger. Fight until the bitter end.
Perhaps I should. Even without a console, our goal remains the same.
That's right. And we've got to start by harvesting the crops.
Right, yes. We have our hands full as it is trying to look after ourselves right now.
Sure. Well, if you ever find yourself having a hard time, we'll be there to help.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, and see you soon.
Alrighty, that is it for Juniper's Ascension quest. Pretty interesting. Really interesting. Alright guys, we're gonna stop right here. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. I will see you all next time, the next episode, once we get started on Monica's side quest and see what's going on with the Colony 15 folk. See you guys next time. Bye bye.